Ladies and gentlemen, my name is TotalBiscuit. We are back on the Expo circuit. Welcome to Eurogamer Expo 2011. This is our coverage, assuming I do not die in the process. My apologies. As you probably know from the Diablo video, I'm kind of a little bit ill at the moment, but fight through for the sake of gaming goodness. Now, what we did do is we paid very close attention to the feedback from Gamescom in that, did we miss anything? Is there anything you wanted? And what a lot of people were actually saying is, we want some high-level Guild Wars 2 footage. And as it turns out, looks like we can get you just that. So we're going to be kicking it off right here. And I have been told that if we begin the demo as a specific race, then that will kick us through to high level. So we're going to do that. This will be a solo commentary. You should hear some game audio in the background. I'm hoping that it's reasonable. We couldn't get a direct feed on this one. So being the innovative and ingenious people that we are, we decided we were going to mic up the headset. So there you go. Good way of doing things. Now, I think it's Sylvari or Asura. So I think I'll go Sylvari for the time being. Now, we've got 40 minutes on this demo timer. Just bear that one in mind. Yes, indeed. With no tutorial, personal story. Yes, I know, because, hell, I did the tutorial last time. Okay, Sylvari male, Sylvari female. Well, Sylvari female looks more reasonable, so we'll go with that. Right. Okay, so I did... What did I show you last time? I showed you an engineer for PvP, I believe. And either Ranger or Warrior, I think, straight up. So I think we go something a little bit more entertaining. Let's go Necromancer. Let's do that. Okay. Right. Basic character creation for your Sylvari. We'll take a quick look at that. Don't want to take too much time for obvious reasons. You actually want to see the high-level stuff. Now, Sylvari are fairly limited in terms of their height differentiations. Physiques not currently available. Hair options, head options, things like that. Hey, you're going to look silly one way or the other, so I think we'll just go with that. There we go. I look like a tulip. Always good. Nice and threatening. Face details, things like that. Needless to say, bear in mind that this is work-in-progress footage. Okay, through here. Right. I will mark my face with the symbol of a trickster demon, a skull, or a ghastly wraith. A skull. There we go. Wow, I am the Borg. You will be assimilated. Okay, troll may follow me. I use my charm, dignity, or ferocity to overcome it. I'm extremely charming, Borg. You will be assimilated if you please. I dreamed of a quest that calls me to action. It was a vision of the White Stag, Green Huntsman, or Shield of the Moon. I have no idea what any of these things are, so let's do that. I believe the most important of the Ventari's teachings is this plant, this other plant, or a dandelion. What? This is amusing. I'm a necromancer, and it's like, all things have a right to grow. I'm a necromancer. How does this make any sense? Where life goes, so too should you, i.e. to the grave. The pale tree awakened me during the cycle of the dawn, cycle of the day, cycle of the dusk, cycle of the dusk. That sounds aggressive and evil. Okay, yes, good. I wonder if they still got my character. I guess we're about to find out. No, doesn't look like they have in this version of the demo. Always good. Right, higher level area for the Sylvari. Sparkfly Fen is where we're going. I'd be lying if I said I had any idea where this is. Needless to say, loading times are not particularly optimized on the work-in-progress version. We'll try and get you a little bit more game audio as well once we actually get into the game. I can access the options menu. Crank it up just a little bit. Alrighty then. Okay, let's see if I can get you a little bit more game audio. No, I cannot. Okay, so you're just going to have to do without it, I'm afraid. It's convention stuff, folks. That's what it tends to do. That is an angry-looking frog. Right, okay, so I've got a set of skills available here. I'm sitting on 12,000 HP, always a good start. Weapon set swapping right here. Curse, Feast of Corruption, Grasping, Death. Definitely, yep, a lot of access to these different types. Yep, that appears to be a staff. Death Shroud, assume spectral form, game new skills. All right, not enough life force in order to do that. And then, of course, your standard dodge move, which was, of course, in the lower levels as well. Every character class would appear to do that. Let's talk to the big armored frog, because it's a big armored frog. Okay, protect the vigil. All right, that sounds like a plan. What does this guy have to say to me? You must visit more often, plant being. That plant being is called Beowulf. I'm fairly sure that's not an NPC. Indeed, that's one of the people here. Okay. Talk to Vern. That would be him. He doesn't look all that furious, I have to say. Assist Jezza. All right. My destiny awaits. I'm truly feeling epic. Okay. It's a shame that I don't appear to have a mount of any description. Okay, various weapons available here. I can switch between these, and these are going to change the things that I have available here. See, Curse, Feast of Corruption, Grasping Dead, Well of Doom, Locust Swarm. Those 5 abilities are associated with the weapon that I'm currently using. If I equip an axe, that's going to swap these around. So I actually have Rending Claws, as you can see right here. Ghastly Claws, so I can summon Spectral Claws and a Flurry there. And it appears I also have Unholy Feast, which is a AoE debuff. I can switch to a dagger. Or I can equip a dagger in the offhand, which actually then changes these 2 abilities here. So you can literally mix and match with one-handers, or if I were to equip, say, the staff, that swaps them all out. So this, I would imagine, is all caster stuff, no melee. Okay. Right. So as we saw in the lower level versions, what we have is a similar setup whereby you can do various things, and that will proceed the quest. Okay, now I don't really know what any of these abilities actually do. I'm at a reasonable range here, so there we go. Jezza is apparently grateful. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, let's mark it. It seems you've got various debuffs available here. That seems to be the spamming move. You've also got some other stuff here. I can put up some ghost armor. These are the abilities that are class associated. Oh, that was a quick level up, considering. Ooh, I have available attribute points. Now this, I don't believe we did see an awful lot of last time. Power, precision, toughness, vitality. Looks like you're going to get a lot of points in a whole lot of different stats here. Also lets us have a little bit of a look at equipment. All of this stuff is green, as you can see. Focus Staff and Scepter are the 2 weapons that I've got in my weapon set swaps. There appear to be upgrade slots for weapons as well. Not something we've actually seen as of yet. Well, since I don't really know what the stats actually do, I'm going to increase my power. Right. Do I really want a lump of coal? Probably not. I'm going to grab it anyway, because you know what? I'm a bit of a kleptomaniac. Ooh, yes. And, of course, these feat chests that we've seen before that seem to unlock a bunch of experience bonuses for whatever reason. Apologies for the coughing every now and again. I'm still a little bit sick, as you can probably tell. Okay. Right. So, with this set, you see there primarily a buffer and debuffer. I've been knocked flat on my ass there. There we go. Let's try and dodge away from some of that. As you can see, there we go. Freeze and poison target area. Now that is useful. There we go. That'll cause them a few issues, I think. Number 2, inscribe mark that triggers when a foe enters it to inflict bleeding, damage, and vulnerability. Right, so just basically throw down lots of debuffs. Transfers conditions from allies to foes. That's kind of useful. So if your allies have some problems, then you can transfer the debuffs to an actual enemy, which is kind of a neat way of decursing. It's a good system, I like that. Ooh, okay. So I can summon a Blood Fiend as well. Well, that's a very pleasant little creature, isn't it? There you go. Go kick the crap out of him. There we go. My Blood Fiend appears to be getting its ass kicked. Well, that's adorable, isn't it? Not really. That's actually hideous. We should kill it. Or I can sacrifice my Blood Fiend to heal myself. Well, my Blood Fiend's almost dead. So let's have a look at some other things. Wall of Darkness. Okay, so I can put that down, and that's going to blind my foes, which cause them a few issues. My Blood Fiend is sadly now gone. Alright, that's one down. I know I shouldn't really be backing off, although it appears you can actually cast while moving, so it seems like strafing around would be the best way to avoid stuff. How about we actually hit the AoE? That's a good idea. There we go. Splodge. A very unpleasant way of dealing with things. But you are a Necromancer. That's kind of to be expected. Alright. It's a quick looting action going on. I like the fact that the combat system has quite a lot of mobility to it. That is kind of to be expected from Guild Wars, honestly, since Guild Wars is fixated. I wouldn't say, yeah, I would actually say primarily on PvP. I think maybe, just maybe, they've actually changed that around this time. I mean, there's a lot of PvE content this time, a lot, so it's definitely something to consider. Let's get some nice AoE debuffing going on right there. Enjoy some poison. Get a Blood Fiend out. Okay. Ghost Armor breaks stuns, right. Well of Darkness. That's the Frozen Grasp right there. Freezes them in place. And then just sort of spam this ability. Let's swap weapons out. Let's see what we have here. Right. Okay. Curse. Oh, that's nice. So you can remove buffs and deal damage based on how many they actually have on them. Right. Grasping Dead. That might be useful. There we go. Try to slow him down just a little bit. I'll try to work out what these abilities do as I go. Obviously, this is quite a high-level character. I believe this is level 59. Deathly Swarm. Insects. Always nice. Spinal Shivers. There we go. That seems to work quite well. And then your sort of standard curse spam, which is just poison. Now, if I so desire, I could sacrifice the Blood Fiend to gain health back. That's your healing mechanic, it would appear, with the Necromancer. I believe there's also various ways to drain health. Interested in knowing what these do. Swap out the Warhorn. That's going to give me two different things. A Whale of Doom. There we go. I think I'm dual wielding right now. I'm pretty sure I've got a Warhorn in one hand and a Scepter in another. A Locust Swarm down there. So mixing and matching the weapons to get your ideal set of abilities seems like the way forward. Get another Blood Fiend out here. You're always going to have these abilities, however. Ooh, I could assume the form of a Lich. And that actually, holy Christ, that's a odd-looking Lich. All right. That allows me to summon all sorts of different nonsense. There we go. Dodge out of the way just a bit. Marked for Death. Spam all the things. Withering Aura. Horror. Yep, you're pretty toast, boy. Don't actually have any healing abilities, it would seem, while in this form. There we go. That is quite the Lich, is it not? There we go. Alrighty then. Okay. Right, so you can see what I've been looking to do. Cave in Orion grub holes, destroy Orion artifact to drive out the Orion undead. Those are the three things that I've been actually looking to do at this point. Ah, cool. We are entering the area of an elite event. Level 56. Sink the Ash Horizon. That sounds really awesome. And if we don't do that in 12 minutes, then everything's going to go horribly wrong. So let's try and find our way around here. Now, Guild Wars 2 is actually less restrictive. Holy crap, is that what? We got to sink that? Oh. Yes, that was kind of stupid of me, wasn't it? Cameraman applauding in the background. Where's the nearest waypoint? Don't tell me it's all the way back there. It's all the way back there. It's okay, that means I can run along the beach, which is probably a much better idea than jumping directly off a cliff. Right, that is the Ash Horizon. That is a giant undead pirate ship with claws, as you might expect. It's also guarded by mud crabs. Disgusting creatures. There we go. Oh my. Is that a fish? Did it throw a fish at me? Because that's incredibly rude. All right, let's see what we can do about sinking this thing, shall we? So, seems like a trebuchet would be a good start. Right, the Ash Horizon is quite weak by the looks of it at the moment. Yeah, I think it's going to go down the next couple of these. They should bring it down. I'd like to see what this does, because this is one of these event tracks. There we go. We have succeeded in the elite event. My contribution level was silver. I barely did anything, but it gave me stuff for it. Karma points, these reputation things, XP, and money. So, that's one of those examples of things within the game that they're going to appear based on tracks. So, when you've got a certain amount of progress within a particular area, you're going to gain access to certain things. If you actually have the other way around, things are going horribly wrong, for instance, then in that case, what you want to do is try and push it back in the other direction, because things are going to get progressively bad. You'll also notice that your primary nuke you can actually put on autocast as well, if you so desire. Now, we've almost completed this particular quest, so let's go and find something else. I believe there might be some other artifacts along the coast. Jezza's back on her feet. She actually ended up hand over a flamethrower. Oh, wow, it actually gave me a flamethrower. That's brilliant. I thought that was just a joke. No, I actually got a flamethrower out of that. I'm pretty happy. Supposed to be handling some corrupted plants or something with that, but I'm not really entirely sure where the corrupted plants actually are. Almost completed this. Oh, that looks like a corrupted plant. There we go. Let's barbecue this thing. Do not press. Press. Oh my god. I'm on fire. I shouldn't have pressed it. I shouldn't have pressed it. I'm going to need another flamethrower. I'll have to go back and I'm going to have to be very, very embarrassing. Yeah, give me another flamethrower, please. I did maybe press the button it told me not to press. Alrighty then. Corrupted plant, your doom is nigh. Barbecue time. And there we go. That is that quest completed, as you can see. Alrighty then. The help has been invaluable to the vigil.
Thank you for the assistance.
Talk to Itchy Lee at the Astronaut Forelands, which is where? Oh, right there, okay. It's going to be a little bit of a jog. Now, I believe I can just teleport to one of these waypoints. How close am I, though, relative to where I am at the moment? Well, if I teleport to that waypoint, that's going to at least save a little bit of time. And time saving is kind of important in a timed demo. Which way are we going? Okay, let's go the other way. I don't know if we're going to find any raid content stuff in this particular demo. We're just going through what we have available and hoping for the best. Okay. Oh, it looks like we're going to run into something else here. I'll just detonate this. There we go. Oh, that's just the best way of dropping it. I could have dropped it the old-fashioned way, but that seems far more interesting. Oh, there's grasping dead going on here. Ah, there's a little thing next to me. A little creature. I know that's a player. Enjoy locusts. Everybody loves locusts. Yeah, have some locusts. All right. All good. Right. Recapture the swamp much slower. We're actually moving into range of that. But you know what? Wow, it's actually unlocked some more stuff. You literally get quests thrown at you all the time, which is kind of cool because it rewards exploration, which is something that other games perhaps do not. Right. Oh, there's an elite event right here in a cave over here. Right, we're going to do the elite event. The elite event sounds like more fun. Will you stop that? There we go. So we're going to go and head towards the cave, I think, because the elite events sound like the more interesting things to do. And then we'll go back, hand that in, and see if we can get anything a little bit stompier. I heard there was a dragon somewhere. I don't know where exactly. Oh my, I think I'm going to aggro everything in the world. Yes, yes I am. Here's hoping that I'm quick enough to get the hell out of here. No, it's okay. It's okay. We're having a quick jog. These guys aren't very good at shooting me, except for the whole mild poison thing. Is there any way around here? Evidently not. I think we have... In fact, I'm almost certain that we have gone the wrong way. And as a result, we're aggro training everything on the planet. Because that's just how we roll. So a lot of dudes on the floor. Can we help them out? No, because we get constantly interrupted. Right, let's... Ah, God. Right, okay. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Horrible things will happen. Locust Swarm, heal me. Heal me. Right, this is the fight to survive mechanic. Which, of course, allows you to leech health and things like that. Damage nearby foes. Now, if you are, I believe, quick enough to kill everything that is attacking you, then you can get back up. But I have a feeling we're not going to be quick enough to do that. Oh, yes, yes we are. Yes we are. We are back on our feet. Ballin'. Alrighty then. He's knocked me flat on my ass again, hasn't he? Splat. There we go. I don't know who the Hylek is, but evidently they're extremely happy about what happened. Right, let's summon a Blood Fiend. He's there. It's like, hey, how wonderful is the world? Sacrifice. A little bit of health back. Right, the cave interior is where we were actually supposed to be going. We were distracted by being killed by effing everything. It has been known to happen. Let's make a move around here, see if we can actually find the cave entrance. This looks like it might be the right way. There appears to be a merchant over here, so that seems like a good start. Okay, I'll move around here. All right, vendors, vendors, vendors. Please help us. We are useless giant frogs. We can do nothing for ourselves. How many more quests? God, to be assaulted by these bloody things everywhere. Which is cool, don't get me wrong. I mean, this is the kind of PvE experience that I would want. Right, we're assaulting the cave interior, and this is an elite event. And there's another event over there. And Jesus. As a PvE experience, this is the kind of thing that I have to say I would want. This is the same conclusion I came to at Gamescom. I just hit that thing for 9,000. How good am I? I would have a similar situation with that we had at Gamescom, really, whereby it's just pretty awesome. It's just a hotkey MMO. It feels next gen. It's really hard to quantify the feeling, but it feels next gen. It doesn't feel like any other hotkey MMO that I've really played, but it does also feel like a logical evolution of Guild Wars, which I suppose makes sense. Okay, let's start throwing down some AoE debuffing. There we go. Enjoy some poison. Got one of these too, if you don't mind. But yeah, this just appears to be a straight-up fighting event. Down you go. Salvage, I'm not really sure what that actually entails. But yeah, so this just appears to be straight-up waves. Which is cool, because I mean, that ship, sinking that massive great undead ship is pretty awesome. Like, this is the kind of thing that I want to randomly find while exploring a world. Oh, hey, there's a giant undead pirate ship killing us. There we go. Ooh, the orbs of experience, always nice. Looks like we have actually finished this. Yep, that we have.